cutting in really quickly. The Adams Overland company is now an approved installer of Noise Killers equipment. On top of that, I'm very pleased to announce that TAOC is able to offer you a Noise Killers discount. Just apply the code TAOC on the website, or when you ring up Dan, mention the Adams Overland company and get yourselves a nice discount on your products as well. Merry Christmas, enjoy the video. Lee here from the Adams Overland company again, and today we've got Noise Killers down. This is Dan from Noise Killers. Our way of doing it is using your typical sort of butyl style mat with 10mm cold cell foam over the top of it, but you reckon you've got another way of doing it?
Better answer, yeah.
Better answer to it.
We've got a range of materials which are made in the UK, top quality materials.
But it does look a lot better than the stuff we've been putting in.
Well, we never like to say that, but yeah, it is good stuff. So we've got open cell foam, fire rated, so class O fire rated, really important. And we've got different materials for different parts of the vehicle as well, so it's not a one size fits all. It has been well thought out. We've got 15mm flat foam, that's open cell fireproof foam with an adhesive backing, and that's going to go on your roof.
Yep.
Your lead sandwich, which is exactly as it says, it's got your open cell foam with a lead centerpiece, foil face and adhesive backing, and that's the transmission tunnel. So that is the creme de la creme of soundproofing.
That's really heavy duty stuff.
It's amazing stuff, heavy,
yeah,
because obviously you've got your lead, but if you want to deaden sound and gamma rays and everything else, that is the stuff to use.
Nuke-proof your wagon.
Yeah, Chernobyl expedition coming soon. This is 2 damping sheets, open cell foam in the centre, and this is basically what you're going to see in the back of this Pinzgauer, so there's a lot of material being used.
One of the things I noticed about that is, one, it looks a lot nicer than everything else. I know you're not ever going to have it exposed, you'll apply a line and carpet over the back of it, but if it ever does have a corner stuck in, it's nice to look at. It's not the typical stuff. You've got quite hard wearing as well.
Yeah, you've got like a rubber finish on there. It's designed to look, the right way, but it's also a damping sheet, so it's taking out that vibration as well.
Yeah. So it's not just to look nice, it is functional.
It's not just pretty, it's functional, yeah. The most important, this is our NK mat.
So that's your replacement for the butyl type mats?
Exactly, yes. It's a polymer material, so when it gets hot or cold or whatever, it's not going to alter in state. So it's not going to become brittle, it's not going to melt. It's designed to stick on there, take the vibrations out of the vehicle, and do a very good job of it. Foil faced again and self-adhesive.
One thing I've noticed, it bends a lot easier. It's a lot lighter.
Yeah, you're going to look at about 50 to 80% coverage of that on any of the panels, and then all of these will go over the top of that to give sort of a damping and taking out those airborne sounds as well.
What we're going to do now is we're going to take this vehicle out with a decibel reader and get a stock flatline sound that it produces from the vehicle. And I think I'm going to throw a spanner in the works here. I'm going to turn this into a competition. So we'll put the client's vehicle, after Noise Killers has done the magic on it, against the Adams Overland crown jewel wagon Pinzgauer, and we'll see who wins.
The OG.
The OG.
Bring it on.
Let's do it, let's do it! Keep money where your mouth is. Awesome, let's get out there.
Oh, so about 92.
That's quite loud.
Yeah.
That's quite loud, isn't it?
And it's coming right from here. Right, I'll keep moving this forward and back so people can see.
Right, so we're just off now to get a baseline reading of what this Pinzgauer is all about. Other than the fact it's really loud, it's actually really soft, isn't it? Like, the suspension's quite comfortable.
It's not as military as I thought it would be.
Unbelievable design.
Yeah. And the engine does sound smooth, I'll give you that.
It sounded horrible when it first came in there. Absolutely horrible.
About 105 to beat.
105 to beat.
Well, about 105, 106. We can review the data.
Yeah. Vehicle's back in the workshop. These boys are going to crack on now getting these sound deadening in. I'll start with ripping the interior out the front so that they can move into the front and start putting more sound deadening in there. And then hopefully we can get out on a test drive. It's like a Rolls Royce. A big Rolls Royce. I'm almost stripping the front now, and Dan's just come round here to grab my attention. Go on. Here we go. Here we go.
This is before.
Fake beat can.
And that's the deadened sound. That's before we put the soundproofing
That's
on.
just the first layer.
The deadening, yeah. So you can tell with those vibrations, that resonance.
Get that sound inside.
Getting excited.
Yeah.
And that's still deadened.
Yeah, yeah. NK. This one is the competition. And then this one's mine.
You got heaters out.
Shut up! Shut up! Right, I'm going to say this quietly. I don't want them to hear it, but I might be getting a bit nervous here because that is absolutely insane. To mix it up a bit, that's ply-lined, carpeted, 2 layers of insulation and the standard sort of competitor product on there, and it is nowhere near as quiet as that side wall over there.
Yeah.
I think we found ourselves a new supplier. Already I can tell that my voice is not echoing half as much as what it was before the Noise Killer kit went in. The 3 pieces of kit that have been used in the back of here then is the NK mat, which is behind this adhesive layer that goes over the top of it, and this is far better than your closed cell foam and all that sort of stuff, or even the open cell foam we've seen before. It's far better. It's got a nice finish to it as well, like a heavy duty rubber matting kind of to the finish of it, so you're not going to rip it and tear it like you would do with all the other stuff. Over the transmission tunnel as well then, we've got what is the lead sandwich, and that is similar to what's on the walls with a piece of lead straight through the middle. Now there is an upgrade coming for that at some point. When that's available we don't know yet, but if this stuff is as good as it is already, the upgrade's only going to get better in it. And that lead sandwich is what is being fitted behind me now over the engine compartment. And what that's going to do over the engine is it's going to lower the temperatures inside the cab, which is a big one in a Pinzgauer, because the heat has all got to escape from the engine, rise and come into the cab. So unless you're driving along, it gets hot in here quick. What it's also going to do is add another layer of extreme sound deadening to the top of it, which should hopefully make it a little bit quieter on the road. Time will tell. We are going to test drive this vehicle afterwards, but Dan is quietly confident.
Very confident.
And I am losing confidence in my ability to win this competition quickly.
There's your window. Okay.
What's that?
91.
That's definitely an improvement then. It sounds quieter.
86.
It
Sorry.
sounds quieter in it.
86 or 85, 86, yeah.
Plus the cold start's on at the minute, so it'll be revving higher than it needs to as well. It definitely sounds quieter in
Saying
it.
10 decibels so far, I reckon.
It's definitely quieter. 100%. I can barely hear that engine. That's a serious difference. I'm talking at normal volume now, and I was shouting. This is 30 miles an hour, same as it was before, and I was shouting at this volume.
Yeah, but that's so it's a 10 decibel reduction.
It's not just about the noise though, it's the echo. Forget the reduction side of it for a second, just part that to one side. The echo is gone.
Yeah. So that 10 decibels.
So that's 4th gear now, which is what we were cruising at down here earlier.
Right, so that is on. Yeah, 92. It just said then, and now I'm talking. So it's gone up. 10 decibel increase in sound intensity is the doubling of the perceived loudness. So basically you've halved the perceived noise in the cab.
Okay, yeah. So perceived 20 decibels then essentially.
Well, no, perceived, so you halve the noise level. So what you could hear before is effectively halved, is what it's saying.
So it's right, I'm with you, yeah. Because that feels about right, it's about half as loud.
Yeah. But that's the problem with decibels, it doesn't just mean like, oh, I should have knocked 50 decibels off, because it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it's just a measurement.
Yeah. It's one factor. You've not thought about frequency. You've not thought about atmosphere, road conditions. There's so many different things you need to consider with it.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Well done.
Better.
That's phenomenal. That is absolutely amazing, mate. Well done.
Good. Oh, that's good. That's good.
One could be forgiven for getting quite comfortable.
High 60s.
Ooh, I'm 4 under.
At the moment.
Push down.
Pushed it. Oh yeah. $88 at the moment, yeah. They do sound well, don't they?
Sounds brilliant, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I'll try and read, once we get going down, I'll try and read them out as they happen.
Yeah.
So 94, 95, 73, 2, 89, 93, 95, 95, 94, 96, 93, 94.
So it's pretty much the same, even though this has been carpeted, thermally insulated, fly-lined, and a full camper conversion.
Yeah.
How the hell have you done that?
I don't know. It's just good stuff. It is.
That is absolutely phenomenal.
That's brilliant.
I'm going to call it a draw.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that's very fair.
I think that's fair, yeah. Yeah, that sounds fair to me. Yeah.
That is absolutely amazing. Well done.
Yeah,
well
thank
done,
you. Thank you. Well, I'm just pleased that it's worked out, because it's, you know, like you said, it's expensive, so.
But it's so worth it.
Yeah, it does. It is. 95, 99, 100, 101, 98, 95, 96, 93. It's around that same.
It's averaging 95, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
That's what's amazing people. Everybody always says, what's the best Overland vehicle?
Yeah.
It's 100% a Pinzgauer.
Yeah.
It just is. Like, I mean, you've got the power when you want it. The stopping on this, there is nothing like it.
Really?
Yeah. Tell you what, if you keep your teeth in,
Yeah.
brake test down here in a minute.
Tell us what you're going to do with all that.
3, 2, 1.
Bloody hell, it's incredible, isn't it? For a vehicle of this size.
This weighs nearly 4 ton.
It's incredible.
The back left wheel just come off the ground, by the way.
It's an incredible piece of kit.
What was it?
I'm telling you.
95.
Was it? Oh,
95, mate.
hell, that's alright. I mean, I'm really,
we've classed it as a draw.
I'm chuffed with that, really chuffed.
It floats around, doesn't it? It changes all the time.
Yeah, of course it does, yeah.
So I was sort of, as it was changing, I was reading it out to later.
Which is what we were doing, it's like 93, 95, 97, 94. Oh, that's really good.
But that's with a bulkhead, fully carpeted out. And,
Full camper in it.
Yes! You could get down to 90 then, really. I reckon, if you've got it fully carpeted and everything, you know, into the late 80s. 90 is
definitely
bloody good for a massive.
There's a lot more room for manoeuvre on that one.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, at least your customer's going to be pleased, isn't it? When you
can't not be happy with that, can you?
when you tell him that. Yeah.
No, it's been good.
Aren't they amazing?
Oh, great. Yeah. It's like just being in like a comfy armchair.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah. You expect it to be more Land Rover-ish.
No.
Yeah, it's not as rustic as an old Land Rover Defender.
You look at it, you open the door and you go, I've got to get in that. And then you start driving around the road and you go, oh, I'm in this.
Yeah, from the outside it looks a lot more brutal than it does on the inside.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Look, when you open that door and if somebody to tell you get in that and drive at 1,000 miles, the first thing that you think is when you open the door is no.
Yeah, that's going to be hard work. Yeah.
And you get in it and you're like, I do 2,000.
Yeah. I'd love to take one off road. I think that would be exciting, wouldn't it?
It's basically the world's biggest rally car.
Thank you.
Absolute
See
pleasure.
you again soon. Yeah.
Good crack, Liam.
Absolutely.
We'll see you again.
Anytime.
Yeah, we'll see you again. Thank
Definitely.
you. We'll see you again sometime.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And if you're ever up our way, you know, if you.
I'll call him.
Yeah.
Shout. Yeah.
Happy days, boys.
Cheers.
Well done, lads. Well done.
Bye.
So that concludes the Pinzgauer fitting. Result, a draw. How is that possible? Genuinely blown away by that. That's a full build. There's a lot of kit in there to take that noise away. And they've managed to turn an empty Pinzgauer into something just as quiet as that. Noise Killers, well done. Fair play.